told you, every episode I see those pictures, I can't wait to go back to Philly. Every episode we record, I'm like, oh, we're going to take more pictures there, and we're going to take more pictures there.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
I told you I got my plane ticket, right?
You did tell me that. Yes.
They're cheap too, so.
Yeah, well, we're missing the elephant in the room there, old man.
Elephant in the room.
Yeah. Happy birthday to you.
Yeah, thank you, my brother. I appreciate it. Another year.
Yep. Another trip around the sun, right?
That's it.
Jimmy
That's
would
it.
say.
No, thank you. It was kind of you to do what you did. I appreciate it.
You're very welcome.
But
very
we'll have plenty to celebrate when we get together again.
Oh yeah. Did you had a good day? You had a nice day with your family?
We did. We had nice. We had lunch at a place. There's a town near us called Dunedin that we went to, and it's a nice little, when you get your butt here, I'll show it to you. Dunedin.
Dunedin. Whenever I saw it on the map, I always call it Dunedin.
Yeah, everybody does.
How do I know?
Everybody does. That's like the town over by Orlando is called Kissimmee.
Uh-huh.
And everybody says Kissimmee.
Kissimmee, yeah.
When you're not from an area, you don't know. You know.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we went over there. We had some margaritas and tacos, and then we had dinner at this Italian place by us, which is actually pretty good considering.
Now wait a minute.
What's that?
Your birthday is on Cinco de Mayo, and you go.
I had the tacos. I had the tacos and margaritas for lunch.
Okay, all right.
You gotta remember, I'm so old. My birthday was not the Cinco de Mayo everybody celebrates.
Yeah.
It was just May 5th.
Yeah.
Cinco de Mayo started. Cinco de Mayo only really got big, like I would say, 10 years ago. I'm guessing, completely guessing. I have no clue.
Okay.
But now it's like the Mexican St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah. Right. Right.
It is what it is.
And we're all saying May the 4th be with you.
Yeah, and that too. That like Star Wars has been around since 1977, and now May the 4th is the big thing. Just like the idiots that on April 30th, when they start posting all the NSYNC things with Justin Timberlake, that it's going to be May. It's like, what is going on?
I don't even know anything about that. So.
Oh my God, it's so annoying.
But I'm sure I'm not missing out.
Anyway, so next episode, I'm assuming we might see a little change in your background there.
Yeah, something's going to be changing.
You got some stuff today, right?
I did. It's beautiful.
So jealous.
It's beautiful stuff. I ordered the second part of it. It should be here Wednesday.
Nice.
Frames, and then we'll gonna do some reconfiguring and see what the heck I can come up with. Yeah. Nice. Yeah. It's been a while. It's been a while since I've done anything,
Any you mean like any moving around and stuff?
Yeah, I haven't. It's been a while. I typically, once it finds a home, I'm not a big person of.
I don't blame you there. I mean, I this is the only thing I've changed is that there, and then the picture of Sly and myself.
Right.
Everything else has been there. I don't want to move them all around and
Yeah,
sometimes you have to though.
I have. See, with those 6 coming in, this is kind of like, well, let me get out of the way here for a second. My John area, I got
Rivoli's Corner.
I got Lord of the Ring, and then
Rocky 5,
and then the original Ring. Balboa's last round.
That only 3 people have.
3 of us.
3.
Not 6 of us, but 3 of us.
Sly, John, and you.
That's right.
Don't get better than that, my friend.
And then I have No Pain over there. You
got to bring No Pain over with the other ones, and I would, because that's what I tried to do too, as you could see.
Yeah.
I got everything on this side is pretty much John.
Yeah.
Here, and the stuff you can't see, which is there.
Right.
But I try to keep it together.
Yeah, I would like to, but it's let's see if I go this.
It's hard sometimes. It's hard.
I got from the Sly Stallone shop with Rocky and Adrian, which I love that poster too. So Who knows?
Oh, I had that poster in the 70s.
Middle of the floor,
I
so
wish
I
I
have more
still had
wall
it.
space.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like you said,
I
the
just
ceiling. Let's use the ceiling.
yeah, yeah. I just start putting stuff on the ceilings and stuff.
Crazy. Well, speaking of Rocky 5, like you just mentioned, that is this week's episode is our commentary of Rocky 5.
Yes, it
And
is.
yeah, we're gonna don't start yet without me now. Calm down.
Yeah,
We're so professional.
he's jumping out of the gate.
The lion's ready to roar there. He's ready to go. Yeah, we're gonna do a full commentary on Rocky 5, which we haven't done yet. Um, like we've discussed already, it has its issues and has its pluses and minuses, like all films do.
Sure.
Although I don't know, I really can't. Rocky and Rocky Balboa, I don't know. That's tough to pick out the minutiae of what's negative in those films.
Oh yeah,
But regardless. So yeah, we're gonna start this one right now because this one's a long one. This one's an hour and 45 minutes. I'm gonna try to fast forward some parts that are kind of like dragging a little bit.
Yeah.
Actually, maybe I won't because you're gonna try to time it with mine.
Well, no,
So,
I will still hear yours, although I'll
okay.
be watching mine. So if you,
So you're having no audio on yours?
I have no audio on mine right now.
Okay. All right, that's fine. So
I'll just play mine. And I'm sorry, my remote's not working. So, folks, my PlayStation, the original PlayStation, and I will never get rid of it because it's where my Rocky games are on.
I don't know what my daughters have. Did you saw the post of the video games? I think it's Xbox.
Okay.
That Rocky boxing game is on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was pretty embarrassed that somebody like that is an unknown, and you try to. It's hard to get those things going where you kind of know what you're doing. And then the whole entire controller is vibrating every time I'm getting hit.
I made it pretty far. I was playing the game and I made it pretty far, and then I haven't been down here. You know, I've been so busy that I haven't played the game. And I actually have two different ones. I have a PlayStation, I have an Xbox One, and I don't even know if the Xbox is hooked up because it was my son's. And there's two different Rocky games, three different Rocky games. There's Rocky Classics, and then there's Rocky Foes or something like that. You know what? I'll show them to you next episode.
Yeah, I'll bring it over to next episode. We can talk about that.
Yeah.
All right. Why don't you go ahead and go over by your PlayStation there, and we'll try to time this the best we can. Let me know when you're ready.
Ready?
This is what you get, guys. You follow round 14, you get the high tech guys. This is the way it works.
I'm ready, I think.
You ready?
Yep.
Is it at the very beginning?
I got it on Play Movie.
Okay, that's the beginning. All right, you ready? 1, 2, 3.
Okay. I might be a little bit behind.
That's all right. Like you said, you don't have the volume on.
No.
So it kind of doesn't matter.
I got the lion roaring right now.
Yeah. Okay, right now?
Yeah.
Tell me what you see right now.
UA Artists.
Oh, okay. So we're at the same spot. All right.
Okay.
Do you see Chardoff Winkler?
Yep, right now.
Sylvester Stallone?
Right now.
Okay.
We're close.
All right. So as we know, this film starts with Rocky IV ending.
Yes.
As all the Rockies do. I shouldn't say all the Rockies, not Balboa. That didn't start off with the ending of 5.
Right.
And this one was a longer ending into the new movie.
Yes.
He's, we know this here, showing the very ending of it.
You know what? I love the way that the intro of Rocky 5 is. I absolutely love it. When it first came out, I was like, "Oh my god, this is amazing!"
Yeah, we got like a little montage going, then it cuts to like a black and white.
Yeah,
it is pretty cool. While this is playing, and everybody knows the ending of Rocky IV, I'll put up a few things here. These were a few of the movie posters that were in the theaters.
Yep.
This one here was the teaser, and this one was also the teaser.
Yeah.
Which I like that one with the 5 with the
nice.
necklace.
That's very nice.
And then this one was when it was released. And this one here, for some reason, I don't know why they released this one again, but they put this one out.
That's the one that I have on my wall. I'm actually looking at right now. That's the one I got from Michigan Drive-In Theater.
Yeah, well, that seems to. It was. I don't want to say the most popular, but it was the most around, I guess, for lack of a better term.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Tech guys. That's what happens.
Uh-oh.
You got the big tech guys here. All right, there we go.
We're going to have to fire Harvey.
Yeah. Okay. What do you see on your screen?
Associate producer Tony Manafo. Hit the one in the middle.
Hit the one in the middle?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I thought it was a cool intro too.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was surprised it went on as long as it did.
Right.
That's just like Rocky 2, though. Rocky 2 starts with almost the entire ending of Rocky.
Right.
I mean, it has a lot.
And the ambulance scene,
yeah,
in Rocky 2, it seems like it takes forever for him to get to the hospital. It's like, what are you going by way of Jersey?
It does. He's driving. He's definitely doing the speed limit. That's for sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh man, that's funny.
I'm thinking that the hospital and the arena are not that far apart.
No, I'm sure they're not. I mean, I can't speak for fact, but I'm sure they're not far apart.
But I'm kind of wondering. I'm like,
so as we know with this film, John G. Avildsen was the director again. Sly did write it again. Rocky's in the shower. We're putting pictures up like this that are kind of coinciding with the scenes.
Yeah.
But this is when Rocky's taking a shower. And Duke is telling him how proud he is, and Apollo be proud. And he asks him to go get Adrian. But then we never see Duke again the rest of the film.
Yeah, true.
I
thought this was a very poignant scene. Yeah. I really thought it hit home. Really, it meant a lot to me to see, anybody who took that type of punishment.
Yeah.
There are going to be some problems.
Yeah.
Sometimes he fights so hard that he was thinking that he broke something inside. Who's gonna die? And that's
Adrian knows something's wrong right here. The way she's looking at him.
Yeah.
Although it's a mystery on how Adrian's hair grew about 6 inches in a 2-week span. But that's okay.
Did they have extensions back then?
They have what? Extensions? Yeah, and this is to reintroduce the fact that Rocky is getting or has brain damage from Drago, from the beating he took from Drago. Where, we've already discussed the way Sly portrays Rocky in this film is not the way he's portrayed him in the other films.
Right.
So it's a little hard to swallow sometimes.
Yeah, it's the. I was trying to think of it. It's the way he sounds at times. I understand it's probably hard to portray brain damage. I've said before, I've said it. The dumbing down. Brain damage can be portrayed in many different ways, but it was like the dumbing down of Rocky is what kind of threw me at times.
And it's like, when he got to Rocky 4, he was a lot more articulate. He was a lot more polished as a fighter. And granted, it's before the fight with Drago, so I do understand that. Mm-hmm. But there's a couple things. I mean, all right, let's address the other elephant in the room here. The kid aged 10 years since Rocky's been gone. He left his son home when he was like 8, and now the kid's 13.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, stuff like that, I look past, I can see past it, I get it. I understand.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, if those are the only flaws, absolutely.
Right.
Those were rumors. He's in perfect physical condition.
Yeah.
Recently, the American Medical Association recommended that
Student AN, there he is.
Do you agree with the doctors? Yeah, absolutely. I think the doctors should never fight, no. That was a beautiful answer, champ. That's right.
And here comes Don King. I mean,
and he played Don King. I mean, it is. It's
yeah.
And he played him to a T, though. This is the way Don King was.
Yeah.
Loud, boisterous.
Richard Gant, the actor, Duke, did a great job. Did a great job with him, portraying this Don King wannabe.
Yep.
Everyone in the city, certainly the world of sports, knows my reputation for promoting some of the finest extravaganzas in this country. Well, now, with the press present, I'd like to ask you, Rocky Balboa, to be the flamboyant, rambunctious sportsman we know you can be, and get this man here, Union Kane, a chance to challenge you for the heavyweight championship of the world. Balboa, I want the opportunity to take what you got.
Okay, let's put his acting aside.
Yeah,
but I mean, first of all, Rocky had to give up his title to go fight Drago. He wasn't allowed to fight for the title for 2 years. That's what they said in Rocky IV. Then he had to give up the title.
Yep.
Why is this being discussed? It irritates me to no end. I'm sorry. I'm all about continuity and cohesiveness, but that's a pretty big overlook.
But is that why they wanted to take it to Tokyo?
What's that?
Is that why he wanted to take it to Tokyo?
Maybe that's
Okay.
maybe,
Okay.
But
Maybe.
he still can't fight for the title. Rocky doesn't have the title.
Right.
He had to forfeit the title.
Right.
Now rather than later? Respond to me. I mean, isn't this a question of professionalism? To talk about it now, not later. I thought you first. Whipping you got ain't nothing like what I got here for you. So what the hell is going on? No.
His voice.
He is so bad.
I want to tell everybody that the flight over was really nice. Come on, guys, we need more. Adrian, if you weren't with me, I never would have done as good. You're my Adrian. You're always there, And my kid, having you, it's like.
I don't think he calls him Robert once in this film.
Come on, what do you say? Are you going to retire or not? I'd like to go home. Are you going to give us something to write? What do you say? Very much appreciate it.
The reporter's like, no.
I love the sunglasses, though.
I know, right?
Nice pair of aviators.
Yeah, so obviously this was the press conference there with Union Kane. And like Rick said, Richard Gant, who played the Don King modeled after Don King or whatever you want to call it. I mean, he was like that. Don King was aggressive. He was boisterous. He was loud.
Oh, yeah.
Didn't take no for an answer. And he promoted some of the biggest fights in the world.
Yeah, he did.
No, don't be silly. It's cold.
I'll warm you up, young lady. Come on, hurry up. The music's almost over.
Oh, that was the other thing too. We didn't mention how the mansion's completely different from when he left.
I was about to say, this isn't Muhammad Ali's actual mansion?
No, that was Rocky III.
That was Rocky
And
III. This is something.
No, I'm sorry, Rocky IV.
Okay.
What was Rocky III? I don't remember which one it was. But the mansion that they left in Rocky IV, when they, come on, the meter's running and the sun.
Yeah.
It's not that mansion.
No.
And and that's just me being an OCD picky person.
Hey, sleep time, kid. Okay.
Dad, did you 3 times as fast during the night?
No, I didn't know that, but I heard something like that one. Is that
Ever
me?
since I saw Rocky V, I always wanted to have an aquarium in a wall. I swear to God. I swear.
Rocky V came out in,
doesn't work out very
came
well.
out in 90, right? Now,
Yeah.
you're a year younger than me?
It's time for you to get healthy.
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, I'm 57.
So 90, I was 24. So you were 23? Is that right?
I was born in 67. I don't know.
Okay.
It's not.
Yeah. So 94, yeah. So you were, yeah, because 93, I mean, 67, 87, 89, 90. Yeah, 23. Did you see it in the theater?
I don't recall. I don't think so.
No? Yeah, I did.
I think I saw it on VHS, but I remember
Oh, okay.
being like, "Oh, I gotta have an aquarium in a wall somewhere." I tried like hell, Tony. I just want to ruin the wall.
It is nice.
Yeah.
It is a nice aquarium. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
What's this?
But I mean, the film is establishing the relationship he has with his son, how much they mean to each other, you know. And
Today when you said having me was like being born again,
Yeah.
what did you mean?
Well, you know, when you come up like I did, and you got like 3 square meals of 0 a day. What do you mean? You got the A side of life and the B side of life. I'm like on the B side, but you got all the breaks. So when I see you having all these things that I didn't have, I like dip through your eyes. I enjoy it a little bit. It's like having it all over again. That's nice.
so it definitely establishes the nice relationship. You know, like Rocky just said, he wants his son to have, like he said in Rocky 2, when Adrian got pregnant, I want the kid to have good things. I want you to have good things.
Yeah.
He grew up with, you know, he grew up in the slums, and
Mhm.
apartment was a disaster. I mean, so now they have money and opportunities, and he wants, you know, wants the kid to have them. I get it. Every parent.
Oh, we all want our kids to do better than we did.
Every good parent should. There's nobody, no parent in the world that should, you know, their kid is more successful than them. They should be upset about it.
No, I agree. Yeah. I'm glad that mine are.
Absolutely.
I just tell them they're gonna have to take care of me when I get old.
Exactly. There you go. So now Rocky, you know, the kid's asleep, or putting the kid to sleep. And this is the scene here.
Walk away from me. You just gave up our life. And you think it's like some stupid thing? Holly, do you know what you did? Do you know the seriousness?
So obviously, as you guys know,
Do you then answer
The
me?
whole freaking thing, huh? I understand it. You're a accountant crook, not me. I did what I thought was right. I said, don't blame me for nothing. I want to murder them far worse than anybody.
I mean, Paulie's got his lot of issues. Paulie has a lot of flaws, but backstabbing his sister and Rocky is not one of them.
No way. No
He
way.
obviously had no idea. He thought he was doing the right thing.
He didn't give anything to nobody, huh? He sent a letter. He says, we're going to be in Russia for a couple of months. He says, and I need Rocky to sign a tax extension.
Tax extension? That wasn't power of attorney, Paulie.
He's the thief. I need alcohol.
I need alcohol.
My wife is in the stove freaking dying. Hey, what's happening here? Huh? What's going on?
The money, everything, it's all gone.
The piece of paper Paulie had you
There's a
sign.
lot of people that have had that happen to them. A lot of musicians and actors and sports figures.
Absolutely.
Very high price commercial real estate. He thought he could flip it quick, take his profit, have your money back before you knew it
And
was
this
gone.
actor,
Yeah.
You and everybody
he was brought back for Balboa
was the
Yep.
market dried up.
in the boxing commission.
Lost millions. So what do you
But wasn't he a
the
doctor
people-
in?
Plenty on file. Against him, but you've got tremendous-
Was he in another one besides this one?
He didn't pay your tax returns in 6 years, and the mortgage
I
on
don't
your house
think
paid in months.
so, but
Yeah, I'll have to look. I don't know either.
yeah, but I remember seeing him, and then I remember watching Balboa and being like, "Oh my
Yeah.
God, they brought him back. That's pretty cool," you know.
Encumbered is a gymnasium that was willed to your son by a Mickey Goldmill in 1982.
You can sell some things. Remember those commercials? Boy, I ain't no commercial kind of guy. I'm a fighter. It's what I do for a living.
Nah, it's just as well. We couldn't get any sponsors. With the investigation of the accountant, out pops a criminal record of Rockies for assault in connection with loan sharks.
But there was
That's a reach.
Yeah,
Today's
right.
day and age.
he's retiring.
Rocco.
Even back then, they were doing a lot worse.
Oh yeah.
Paulie, we're here because of you.
I'm not taking the heat for all this. I thought I was doing smart business.
You thought you did smart business?
Hey, you.
Me? Me?
Hey,
What are you
what's
talking
your
about
choice?
me? My
You
choice.
should have known he was a thief, but you didn't wait because you live in this fairy tale world where your hair don't move.
Oh, Paul.
Well, your hair don't move.
Okay. I'm not your tomato can. You kick around.
Paulie, no.
Yeah.
You call Duke. You tell him I'll fight Kane. I don't care. Anywhere, anytime.
No.
That's what you
Rocky,
want. I'll
no.
get on it right away.
No. Rocky, please.
I know we can't go down like this. A couple of fights, we're out of trouble, Adrian.
But you said you
No, I didn't say anything. Look, did we come this far to lose it?
Well, you know you have to see a doctor.
Adrian, I don't need to see no doctor. I need to get a
You
promoter,
know you gotta
okay?
see a doctor. He says it's all right. I'll support anything you want to do.
I gotta fight, okay? I got problems, I gotta fight.
Will you do it for me?
Yeah, that's the magic words right there.
Oh,
You know he's not going to say no to Adrian.
yeah.
Blows to the head. Developed a condition particular to boxers called cavum septum folliculum, which is a hole in the membrane separating the ventricles.
There's the jacket
I
that
was
Tommy
just
has.
gonna say it.
There it is.
Excuse me, doctor. Simply stated, Mr. Valpo, it means that you suffered some damage to the brain.
How long?
You could hear it okay, right?
The effects are irreversible.
That's not Ned Beatty, is it?
I don't want to retire.
No.
You know,
I didn't think so, but it
No.
looks awful like him.
Yeah, a little bit.
Office. No, I just fought the best fight of my life. I just did that, you know, and all I need is a couple more.
No, Rocky, you suffered severe brain trauma.
Oh, he could be wrong. Anybody could be wrong.
I don't think he is.
Well, he ain't God. Look, Agent, only God ain't wrong.
Hey, Rocky, this is what's good for you.
Well, there's a couple easier ones, right?
Remember the way it is. You can't get licensed in any state. He can't get licensed anyway, doctor.
That is correct.
Rocky, do you believe me?
I mean, you can't blame Adrian for thinking this way, and you can't blame Rocky for thinking this way. Rocky's thinking, oh, 2 matches, and I'll have all our money back, and we'll be back on track, and I can retire.
That's how I'd be thinking.
Of course. I mean, look at the mansion, look at the cars, look at the motorcycle, and they had plenty. Power of attorney, though. Jesus, I mean, like, with that guy taking however much money, and he was trying to flip whatever he was trying to flip.
No,
Yeah.
no, doctor, right?
It was strictly confidential.
Crazy. Well, when Rocky retires.
It's
As
so
soon as
awesome
the accountant.
So awesome that Trisha still has that coat though.
Oh my God.
That he gave Tommy, That's freaking
Big
amazing.
time. Here's the
Imagine
estate
getting a
sale.
picture. I'd love to get a picture in that jacket, like she said,
Right? Well, maybe we could talk. Well, let's real quick let's talk about this. So here's Rocky's cars. You got the Lamborghini with the Southpaw license plate, Jalpa, Mercedes back there, and of course, the Italian Stallion, Harley Davidson.
Yeah, a thing of beauty.
And the kid is, he's upset. He sees they're not having anything. The parents, no money. He doesn't know what to think and expect of that.
Right.
I mean, he's young. What is he? 12, 13 years old? And he goes upstairs to see what he has up there. What does he find? The good old fedora.
Rocky,
Hey, it still fits.
why are you wearing those clothes?
Just going through some of the stuff up there, and I found them, and they feel kind of comfortable.
Well, I was looking all over for you downstairs. It's kind of depressing.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Oh, what's this doing in your ear?
I mean, if he sold his cars
Oh, God.
in the mansion,
Yeah.
you'd think that would have covered it, and he could get a smaller house and
Yeah.
a car.
First time I ever kissed you, man.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I know what they're trying to do here. It's just upsetting.
Yeah.
Like everything is gone, but they want him to go back to the beginning.
Right.
Well, so I don't feel better, but hey, could you talk to the kid? Cause he's really taking this hard.
See, there are times where he speaks like Rocky speaks, where it doesn't
Right.
go
Right.
over the top.
Right. Yeah. It's when it goes this way, that's
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, just don't do that. You know.
Now, this is the
But-
other bar in
but-
Rocky Land.
Right. But this right here, when I first saw it, I was pissed. I'm like, a professional athlete wouldn't do that, right?
Just go back to smoking and stuff.
Yeah. But as I've now, we were 23, 24 years old.
Right.
That's my mindset now, as I'm 57, and I'm looking at it, I'm like, yeah, I get it.
Go back to drinking and whatnot.
Yeah, you know. It's not a far fall.
No. And there it is.
Yeah.
Mighty
Iconic.
Mix. I can't wait to go back. Cannot wait to go back.
Right.
The
I
L
hope it's
train
open.
there. Yeah.
Might be open for us to go in.
He goes in. Now, this was left to Robert.
Yes,
That's
it
what they
was.
just read in the office there, that Mickey left the gym to Robert. And obviously, Rocky doesn't want to sell it. Can't blame him. All I hear after that punch is, that's not how you hit it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Lean into it more. That deep voice of Apollo.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Who's that? Apollo? But no, this is by far, I would say probably 99% of everybody's favorite scene in the film.
Slip the jab. Slip the jab.
Slip the jab.
Mm-hmm.
Slip the jab.
And I've tried forever to figure out when this was filmed. Because if you look at his body, he doesn't look like he does now.
Right.
But it has to be. He looks a little more, I don't know. I mean, Burgess Meredith is obviously older,
Oh, yeah.
but he doesn't look as ripped as he did in Rocky 4.
Right.
So maybe it is Rocky 5 then. Maybe
I
just,
think, yeah, because I picked up on the hairstyle.
yeah.
If you look at it, it's more poofy.
Yeah.
In this scene, I'm pointing to my TV. As in Rocky 4, where it was more straighter.
Right.
You know?
Well, he says with this fight with Apollo, so maybe they did it on purpose.
Yeah.
But this speech here is, I'll be quiet now. Let's listen to it.
To stay alive.
Motivation.
Because I think that people die sometimes when they don't want to live no more.
Nature's smarter than people think.
And nature is smarter than people think. Little by little, we lose our friends. We lose everything. We keep losing and losing till we say, you know, oh, what the hell am I living around here for? I got no reason to go on. But with you, kid, boy, I got a reason to go on. And I'm going to stay alive. And I will watch you make good.
And I'll never leave you.
And I'll never leave you until that happens. Because when I leave you, you'll not only know how to fight, you'll be able to take care of yourself outside the ring, too. Is that okay?
Is that okay?
Okay.
Love it.
Now I got a little gift for you.
Oh, man.
No, wait a minute now. Wait a minute. Look at that. See that? This is the favorite thing that I have on this earth. And Rocky Marciano gave me that. You know what it was?
And Rocky Marciano gave me the other one.
It is.
I'm giving it to you. And it's got to be like an angel on your shoulder, see? And if you ever get hurt and you feel that you're going down, this little angel is going to whisper in your ear. He's going to say, get up, you son of a bitch. Mickey loves you.
That's my alarm clock in the morning.
I know. When we were in Philly, I woke up, I heard Mickey yelling at me. And I was all discombobulated.
Yeah, we're living a Rocky movie.
But I mean, obviously, we know how much Mickey meant to Rocky. I mean, it's
I don't know. You only give me one. Give it to some bum.
I'm the bum.
we got to find out who else he gave it to.
Yeah.
Who else? So they got to move back to the neighborhood.
Yeah.
And then you got the hip hop take you back. The 90s hip hop.
Right.
I think that was another thing that I had a problem with. Not that there was this music, but it was primarily this music. And the only time you heard the Rocky music was at the very end. And,
Right.
you know,
It's just
and like
something,
you had said too, no boxing in the ring, no training sequence.
Right.
But in the same respect, I don't know.
There's just, as well as I do, and everybody else who's a Rocky fan knows, when Conti's music plays, your blood just, starts circulating. And it's
you
helping.
just get going.
It just gets you going.
Excuse me.
Maybe this does for some. It doesn't for me. But Conti's music, forget about it.
No, agreed. We'll have to add to the tour like the Rocky 5 house.
Yeah.
And the Rocky 2 house.
And that other bar. We can find
Andy's. Andy's,
bar.
it looked like it was across the street from Mick's.
Yes.
Right? Wasn't it like that's where he was standing?
Yeah. Andy's.
When he looked, so obviously it's not really Andy's bar.
No.
What's it going to take to get you people to realize I'm giving you a chance to pull yourselves together again? Let me handle your husband's career and the money will pour in. You can start living like human beings again.
Living like human beings.
Listen, Mr. Duke, we're living like human beings. You ought to try it sometime.
Adrian, not the Adrian of the original. That's for sure.
Women.
And now he's smoking all the time now.
I don't know.
It just went so extreme, It's like he doesn't smoke at all.
Yeah,
now it's like all the time.
How you doing, man?
How you doing?
Good to see you back in the neighborhood.
Thanks, great to be back. You're real smart in school, but you got to be smart on the street too. See?
How do you mean?
Well, you got to know who the players are and like who you're talking to. Watch out for the scammers. Everybody's gonna try to scam.
What's a scam?
Ask your father. Well, the scam is like a hustle. You don't get it. Well, like a hustle related to
Rocky, remember me? I'm Mother's mother.
Oh yeah.
You used to use his net for a punching bag.
Yeah, he had a nice head.
Welcome back.
Anyway.
He had a nice head.
A deception.
Used the head for a
You're
punching
saying they
bag.
were deceptions.
Yeah, that's good.
I mean, that is kind of what some of the neighborhood looks like over there. So it's not.
No, it's yeah.
Used to be.
Some of it certainly did.
This neighborhood's coming down with tooth decay.
Called over and blank.
Yeah? I'll tell you, son, this place is bright and everywhere, I think a little aluminum siding and some paint, this place could be okay again. What do you think? I don't know. Anyway, we're going to be late for school. Come on. Hey, Paulie, I want to talk to the kid private, man to smaller man, all right? Like I got no feelings. Oh, come on, Paulie. That's how war starts.
It's a smaller man.
So anyway, everybody's got an angle,
Don't break, Rock.
Yeah, everybody's got a hustle, Like these kids around here, they got street brains. You see, that's how they live. These kids ain't like, listen to me, they ain't like no personalities that you growed up with. So you gotta stay very, very sharp around here.
I intend to.
So when he mentioned before about how a little aluminum siding and some paint could spruce up this neighborhood,
Why?
I wonder if that was what he
That's a fact.
I wonder if it was back then that he was thinking about having Rocky transform the neighborhood. Remember, he was talking about possibly the new Rocky 7 was going to be how he's trying to save the neighborhood, and then he comes across some young fighter.
What are we?
Home team.
Home team. You got that right. I used to go to the school when I was a kid. Nice bricks.
Nice bricks
Go
again.
get lunch.
Why is he always
It was
saying
real
nice
tough
bricks?
then,
I still don't understand that.
I
And I
know,
don't
right?
understand why Adrian tells the real estate agent in Rocky 2. My husband is an expert on bricks.
I know. What did we miss? What did we miss? There's got to
I
be a
don't know.
deleted scene somewhere.
Maybe.
Maybe
I
he was
mean,
a
maybe
bricklayer.
because he trained with the bricks in his hand
You know, I had
when he
seven
ran through the
fights
yard.
coming up whenever
Yeah,
one of them, I was
maybe.
scared, so yeah, that's real important.
It's a valid point, you know. You know.
I didn't really put two and two together either when he said it there to
Hey,
Rocky
wait,
2.
what's this? What's it? Goodness gracious, where'd this come from? It's a strange place to stash your lunch money, don't you think? It's just a lunch joke, you know.
And every kid has
It's
felt
funny,
this
remember.
way. Every kid has felt this way.
Oh,
Daddy
yeah.
loves you, number
Oh
one.
yeah.
At the drop
He's
off
a-
spot at the school, right?
He's a nervous wreck too. I mean,
And
it's
don't
not
mess
like
with nobody's girlfriend. Don't like that.
not only is he Rocky's son, but he's in a tough neighborhood, and like Rocky said, he hasn't had any
You know, Paul, I'm
adversities. He
really
probably
worried
went to
about
a
kids
private
that he ain't
school.
used to living like
You know?
this. He don't know the streets and nothing. At school, I know exactly what's going to happen. Some wise guy's going to come up to him because he might get it. He's just going to come out and try to bang him out, give him a cheap
Yeah,
shot, you know?
he's true. It's right.
Jeez.
Mr. Balboa.
Yeah?
How you doing? My name's Tommy Gunn.
Yeah? How you doing?
Oh, with a name like that, you gotta be tough.
Yeah, very true.
It ain't easy. Anyway, I come from Oklahoma.
Well,
I have an amateurs record of 45-1.
uh-huh.
And I turned pro at 18 and I had 8 fights.
You're a fighter.
Yeah, I'm a fighter.
Got it.
And now that I'm 20, I'd just like to show you what I got.
Well,
I mean, I've saved up about $400.
Mr. Robert Rocky Balboa.
yeah. What?
Excuse me, young man. I have some business here.
What's
Huh?
it?
Thank you. Good to
He
see you,
just
friend. How you
pushes him
doing?
aside.
My health is
Just
fine.
move,
What more could a man
please.
ask for?
Money in the head.
Listen, I got to go to work now.
What? Where? Yeah? In a
I
sweat
will
box?
admit the
Can't
film
be
has a
good for you.
different look for me
Hey, Rocky.
What'd you
after
say?
talking to
Urban Blight.
Trisha for
It's
so long
Blight, Urban
and
Blight.
hearing her
George,
stories and hearing the
the
background and hearing what Tommy
Oh,
used to think
Well,
about
you know,
and
I'm
stuff.
officially expired.
No, you do have marquee value. You put butts in the buckets, asses in the
And you
seats.
know what's so cool is you and I were standing in this spot, you know, kind of,
Yeah.
you know, kind of in front of Mix, looking over across the street at where, you know, the pet shop was,
The pet
maybe,
shop.
you know.
Love comebacks. And there's nothing in the boxing business more commercial than a long shot comeback of a down on his luck pure Snow White underdog. And I like your Mark Twain once said, virtue has never been as respectable as money.
Who's Twain? He was a painter.
Look, simply put, you're the great white hope.
You mean Great White Dove? No, forget
No,
it.
right.
I ain't emotionally
Hey, hold
involved.
it. Hold the bullshit. I know what the problem is. You think I was born yesterday, Merlin. Show him the paper.
No, Jane, I'm gone.
It's not so good.
Yeah.
You can work around it.
Where'd you get this?
It really doesn't matter, does it, right? You agree to fight Kane in Georgia and guarantee you get licensed in any country around the world.
Guaranteed.
You can do this?
No problem.
Just come back to
Look,
the
Adrian's
bag.
come running out of the pet shop. She knows what's going on.
Just one more page.
I agree.
Adrian, where'd you
Mrs.
come
Balboa
from?
just appeared. This woman is magic.
Look, I don't think you're very funny.
Look, I'm
Are you trying to talk my husband into fighting again?
talking business now, darling? Do you like feeling harder? Do you like reaching in your pocket and
And, you know, same with Adrian. You know, I kind of get down on Rocky for
the last golden
talking
opportunity to talk this
dumber. You know,
Uh-huh.
look at Adrian's hairstyle. She went from being like, you know, a model, and now she's, you know, falling into the old
Yeah.
neighborhood, wearing her hair like this, and
Yeah.
and what, you know, it's like,
Well, they're
Oh.
definitely trying. Well, they're trying to play up the down and outness. You know, the bad neighborhood. You know, they're not glamorous anymore.
yeah,
They don't have the fame. Well, not the fame, but they don't have the cars, the house, like she says on the beach. The house, the cars, the money. You know, that's why she doesn't even have makeup on. She's back to working in the pet shop.
right. It just seemed like it was such a fast fall, you know.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. I think that's big too. It seemed like everything happened so fast. Like it seemed like he just landed in Russia 4 days ago, and now all this is going on. But I mean, you know, maybe it does happen that fast. Maybe it
Yeah.
could.
Yeah.
Looks like she's the woman of cojones in the family.
Yo, you don't talk like that in front of my wife, you know?
There ain't no park bench, boy. I'll get it.
Rocky, I'm really sorry. I didn't want to.
Oh, hey, you guys want Pepsi now? I'll be upstairs.
I'm sorry. But you know, it just takes one bad hit and you could be an invalid.
Well, I feel like an invalid already. Why'd you gotta come back here? You're too smart for this place here.
I got nothing to do. Gloria, I called Gloria. She said, you know, she could use some part-time help.
Yeah, but why didn't you want to do this, Adrian? Why didn't you want to go back to the same place you started from? I gotta go, but you don't gotta do it.
I wanted to be there.
It was almost like in Rocky 2 when, don't stop me to ask stop me being a man.
Mm-hmm.
How he couldn't find work and he was trying to find work. And, look, nowadays, if this was real, this was a real story, he could become, a color commentator for boxing. He could, there's a lot of other avenues that he'd be able to take and make good money.
Sure.
But back then, there was, you either fought or you trained fighters or that was it.
Right.
It wasn't like it is now where that scene there. It wasn't like it is now where they're he keeps trying to talk to him. Where back then there was sports announcers. That's it. They didn't have players there. There was.
George, I don't know if you're gonna get him. This guy Balboa, he don't think straight anymore.
None of these bums think straight, but all I need is an angle.
I'll fight Balboa right now. I'm better than Balboa ever was.
This guy.
That voice.
You a fighter who I tell you, where I tell you, and how I tell you. You got that?
He's so bad.
To hand a feature, huh? All right.
None of these bums think straight.
So,
He's a hook.
so this is the scene where there he comes. I wonder if, I hate to talk about the negative of it, but I wonder if Sly kind of stays away from watching this because of the son, or does he watch it occasionally because of the son?
Oh, that's a good question.
Or both. Maybe certain times you can't look at it. Certain times it might make him smile.
Yeah.
That's got to be hard.
Well, it's like Daylight. Sage was in Daylight too.
Yeah.
Years later, and
yeah, but to be in a Rocky movie, that's got to mean something.
Oh yeah.
That don't interest you, this cup fucking drinks that around the house.
And Mike comes back.
Really. What's that?
Mike. Little Mike.
Yeah, Mike comes back. The gym obviously gets all cleaned up, gets some equipment. So Rocky's trying to get, own the gym and make some money. Have these guys do what they're doing.
Yeah.
Keep it high and hit and not get hit, Okay, take off. Yeah.
You like to tell me, Gunn?
Oh, yeah.
Says he wants to fight, I tell him to get married.
Why?
That's Jim humor, Rocco.
Oh, okay. Hey, let's see what you got there, kid. Get married,
It's sometimes hard to just listen.
Yeah.
What's the cajones?
He's drinking his whiskey out of a pair of binoculars.
I know. Mike put on a few pounds since he.
Yeah.
Got the headgear? I don't need more.
How young Tommy is there, my God.
Yeah. Well, what'd she say it was? 20?
19, 20 years old?
19,
Something
20.
like that? Yeah.
Time. All right, this is go easy now. Flip the jab now. Oh. Go easy. Hey, kid, what's his name again? Tommy Gunn. Tommy. Whoa. It ain't no law to duck. Side to side. That's it. Whoa. Hey, how are you? What are you doing? Hey, take it easy, man. Hey, come on, you guys, lighten up. It's called sparring now. Going easy. Whoa. Hey. Okay, hey, kid. Hey, lighten up. You got your time up. That's it. What's that? Hey, that's it.
He's out there trying to kill this guy.
Yeah, he is.
Jesus Christ.
Tommy, are you crazy or something? Hey, what's the matter with you, man?
Get out of the ring.
Sorry, get out of the ring.
Cool off, kid. All right, I'm sorry about this.
He speaks of opportunity, Rocco.
Hey, look. Going easy don't mean breaking bones, kid.
Man, I'm sorry, but what do you think?
What do I think?
What do you
I don't
think?
You listen too good. But you fight and you brawl like you was a street fighter, and I know something about that. But this is called boxing. This ain't no mucking, you know.
I'm sorry, but I know I can do it all.
Yeah? Well, not on this date, okay?
All right, we have to make a decision. Are we going to do this straight through, or you want to do this a two-parter? Because there's another hour left of this.
Unless you think I ain't got nothing to
Is there really? What are we at?
Yeah.
What are we at right now?
We are at 51 minutes, and there's an hour and 2 minutes left of the movie.
We can make it a two-parter.
Yeah, I'm thinking. My point is, I don't think anybody's going to last 2 hours listening to us yap about a movie.
Probably
so, yeah,
not.
I think what we'll do is, let's see here. I'm trying to find a perfect spot to stop it. So he just sparred like a crazy man, almost killed the guy, and Rocky yelled at him. He's a strong kid.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I mean, we could.
All right, you guys, come on.
Let's see. Let me see. Maybe the next scene. Yeah, this will be a good scene. Okay, we can stop it there. Yeah, I think it might be smart to do 2 parts because listening to us for another hour. It's already.
Let me go pause mine.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
All right. Go ahead. Yeah, we figured you guys wouldn't want to hang around for another hour of this. It's a little much, so we'll do 2 parts. The first part, first half of the movie. And the second part will be obviously the second half of the movie where things really start to kick in gear. This is where the things start to develop with Tommy and start to get strained with Robert.
Right.
So we'll stop it there. We'll pick it up there next episode, and we'll see what happens from there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, and then we'll also have our new backgrounds up there on the wall, and some new stuff to look at.
Right. I will say that I thought that, his Rocky's wardrobe for this Rocky 5, freaking loved it, man. Black jeans, a black leather jacket, the hat, the gray t-shirt.
Well, that's like in Rocky, the original one. It was the same thing, somewhat in 2, because 2. I mean, let's face it, Rocky's never been a fashion statement, but in Rocky 3 is when he got all the suits and he got the shirts and all. I like
just something about, like, I'm looking at the movie poster straight ahead of me, right? It's like he's got this cut off t-shirt type on, it's just, I don't know, it just looks badass.
Is it this one here?
Yeah. Well, no, that's not the poster.
Oh, no, it's this poster.
That's this poster. Yeah. He just looks badass right there. I don't know.
But that's the dress, the attire.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. And while we're at it, might as well put this one up there. This is the other one behind Rick.
Yep.
And you can go on Icons in Art, get it. John's site.
Yep.
Rocky 5. I didn't hear no bell.
Yep.
I love it. And you can see, and I'm sure everybody already knows this. I mean, but you can see the little highlight in there of Mickey giving Rocky the necklace, right? You guys can see that?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Above, I know most of them can. But
it's very, very subtle.
It's very faint. Yeah. It's above. It starts at the K and goes to the V.
Yeah.
Mickey's above the K. Rocky's above the V. And I think that was all is in there. There's nothing else hiding there, is there? No. I don't think so.
You know what, though? I did see a post. I don't know if it was a poster, a T-shirt. I don't know if it was a knockoff. I don't know. But it had like the big V, and then the shadow coming down the V was actually Rocky. It was
really?
Rocky silhouette as opposed to the V coming down.
Right.
It was really cool. I'll have to see if I can dig it up somewhere.
So many people make posters now. There's all kinds of posters out there. You never know what they are. Are they real? They're not real. Where they're from? Are they made?
Yeah. It's just something that catches. Cool. It's just something, if it catches your eye,
yeah,
and it's a different concept or a different spin on it or a different take, it's like, oh, that's kind of interesting.
Agreed. All right. Well, like we said, we're going to cut this one short. Well, not short,
Yeah.
but we're going to break this up into 2 parts. I
Yeah.
mean, we did that with the other ones too. I mean, you can't have a 2-hour show, man. It's too much.
No, you guys all be sleeping.
Yeah.
We'll be sleeping.
Rick, get up. Get up.
Yeah.
Say goodnight.
We'll all be watching each other sleep.
Exactly. All right. Well, this one will come on, and then the one after this, we'll watch the second part. So until then, we'll see everybody next time.
You got it, buddy. Happy birthday.
All right. Happy birthday. I appreciate it. And actually, thank you to any of you guys that are watching that messaged me happy birthday. I do appreciate it. I think I got back to everybody that said it. But thank you. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Oh, and one other thing. I've been wanting to say this. You know what? For our regulars who tune in every week and jump on and correspond with us and talk to us on the chat, when we're doing the YouTube on Wednesday nights, you know what? That really means a lot to Tony and I. And, we just want to say thank you. And we really appreciate you guys just, backing us, just, giving us your patronage.
No, we do. We do. We really appreciate the support that a lot of you guys give us. There's definitely quite a few of you that have been with us from the beginning and are always there. And
Right.
Yeah, absolutely. We do appreciate it. We appreciate when you're chatting on with us, saying hi to us or messaging us on the web page. And it does mean a lot to us. To be honest with you, I mean, you guys are the reason we keep doing it.
Right.
I mean,
right.
All of you that chimed in when I was going to fold up the show, and then all of you guys would tell me how great it was that I picked Rick to be the co-host and thank God he's staying on. They were, man. I'm telling you, it was like 2 or 3 episodes. And everybody was telling about how great chemistry we have, and we're so glad that you guys are together. And so all of those stuff that you guys do say, it doesn't fall on deaf ears. Trust me.
No,
we do appreciate it.
Yeah, we just, definitely just wanted to say that it's very well appreciated. And we got to go off air because I'm going to sneeze. I'm trying to hold it.
All right. We'll see everybody next week. Good night.